What is going on today, guys? It's Prospects here, and today I have a very special video for you. This is 11 tips and tricks for beginners on Battlegrounds. If you're new to playing it, I know there's a very big learning curve and you have a lot of questions and you don't understand what's really going on. This video will help you a ton. Okay, tip number 1. Not even going into the game yet. I want you to go to settings, go to graphics, scroll all the way down to foliage, go from either whatever you have it as, maybe medium, low, go to very low, click apply, and then go okay. And this tip would have helped me a ton if I knew about this before, because what this does is it makes the grass on the ground go like disappear. So if you see someone camping in a bush and you have this very low, the bush might not even appear on your screen. You'll just see the guy. I wish I knew about this earlier because I would die a ton from trying to hide from people, but they would just see me right away. So really easy and useful tip, and it actually makes the game run a lot smoother. Now getting right into the game, I would recommend pressing V to go into first person and just looking and seeing inside the plane. This helps a lot with if you would like to go to a place where there's not many people, or if you want to just battle a bunch of people. You can see that they're all jumping out. I keep looking back and forth through the map and in the plane, picking a spot that I really want to go to and just checking. There's 2 levels to the plane. This is the part where you can see people on the left. There's also another part, I'm pretty sure 50-50. You can see the backpacks kind of glitch through the seats. So I'm still looking through these. And when I feel like really comfortable, there weren't many people left in the plane, so I just hop out and I'm hoping that there won't be too many people where I land. Now, hopping out of the plane, your next objective is to land as quickly as possible to grab as much gear and kill anyone around you. So what you want to do is on the very left bar, that little white line indicates when your chute is pulled. You want to be between 230 to 234 for the best results, and just point straight down to hit the ground before your opponent. Now looting is a huge thing. There's 2 different ways you can do this. You can press F, the standard way, to pick up items. However, there's an animation and this leads to getting killed a lot of the time. So a faster way is just press tab and just drag and drop. So much faster, so much easier, and a lot more convenient. Now another little trick you can use is when you have a hollow sight, you can press shift and hold it down, and this will zoom in the hollow a little bit further just to pick off your enemies a bit easier. However, if you hold shift for too long, the bottom right, your lungs will fill up and you won't be able to do it. So just watch that. You can do this with iron sights as well. However, you cannot do this with the 2 times, the 4 times, the 8 times, or the 15 times, which is fair because it's zoomed in way too far already, so you don't really need to do that. Now in Battlegrounds, a lot of the guns in this game have a different firing mode, which are super useful for close quarters and long distance. The assault rifles have burst, auto, and single, and the submachine guns also as well. So if you would like to switch between the 2, you just aim down. You don't even need to aim down. You just press B, and it switches between the 2. So if I'm using the AK, I'm in a house or something, I'll just press B, go to full auto, and if I'm trying to shoot someone from a distance, I press B again and go back to single. So super duper useful tip that I didn't even know of in the beginning. I wish I did, but there you go. Now in Battlegrounds, there are so many different vehicles to choose from, some giving more protection, some giving less protection, some more faster than others, some accelerate better. Dassy here can fit up to 4 people and is the fastest car in the game. The buggy here can only fit up to 2 people, so it's good for duos. However, not giving much protection at all. However, the traction and the acceleration are very good. Next vehicle here is motorcycle. This is a 2-person motorcycle, so it is extremely fast. However, you can fall over very easily. You can even do tricks if you want to. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can. This is the 3-person motorcycle. Fits up to 3 people, of course. It's a little bit lopsided, so it'll go from left to right like really easily, and it's very easy to get knocked off of. Again, not much protection on this one. And my personal favorite, the Jeep. A lot of protection, very standard. Not the fastest, not the slowest. Good traction, and it fits up to 4 people. Very good and convenient vehicle. Now, this is the only vehicle that can go on water, is the boat. There's only one boat. It can fit a lot of people in it, so it's good for squads. And it's just going from island to island, pretty standard. A lot better than swimming, in my opinion, so use the boat. And for all vehicles except motorcycles, even the boat, you can press shift. It'll make you go faster to go up hills better and to escape. However, it uses a lot more gas, so be careful. Now, healing in Battlegrounds is huge if you want to survive. So bandages are the very tier 1 of healing. They're not the best. I do recommend the 2-tick rule. So when you see the bandage go 2 ticks, use another one. Here, I'll show you another example. 1, 2, and I start to heal with it. So by the time the counter goes down, it'll fully be healed. However, if you just use it after you use the first one, it won't do much, and you'll use way more bandages than you should. Energy drinks and painkillers fill that very last quarter of health. Bandages and first aids don't do that. So if you want to fill that last quarter of health, which you do need, use the painkillers and energy drinks. 2 energy drinks get you to 3 bars. 1 painkiller, 1 energy drink gets you past 3 bars. Once you get to the 3 bars, you have a faster running speed, and it just heals over time, that little bar. And also, if you want to run a bit faster, press X, put your gun away, you run a bit faster. However, you're vulnerable if someone tries to shoot you right away. So just a tiny little trick that I learned over time. Now, this is a med kit, and what this does is it fills your entire bar. It's very rare, useful, but you won't come across a lot of them, so keep them, cherish them when you find them. Now, I cannot express how important it is to find good gear in this game. It is the difference between living and dying sometimes. So it's split off into 3 levels. Level 1, Level 2, and Level 3. Level 1 gear is really easy to find. It's everywhere, almost in every house. I would not recommend it for the first 5-10 minutes of the game. It's only good whether you're trying to kill the people around you, or you land right in front of someone else. You grab it right away, try to kill the guy. After that, find different gear. The second tier is not super duper rare like the third one, but it is kind of hard to find. I mean, like, sometimes I do land and I find it right away, which is really lucky. So it is very good. It can last you to the end of the game. It's not bad gear. The vest is very good, the helmet's good, and the carrying capacity is very good. Level 3 gear, however, is very difficult to find. It's only places like military base, higher populated areas. However, sometimes I go into a random house and I just find a level 3 helmet or vest or backpack. Like, it's super duper lucky if you do find it like that. The good thing about level 3 helmet that the other 2 helmets can't provide is if a sniper does shoot you in the head, you do have another chance of shooting back at him. You won't go down or die right away. However, with the other 2 helmets, you will go down right away. So have good gear if you want that chicken dinner. Now, one thing in this game that's also very important is constantly be moving, even when looting people or trying to patch up. Always keep moving, because if you stop for a single second, it's really easy for someone to headshot you. It's really easy for someone to come right behind you. But if you constantly keep moving, the shots could miss. You could find where they are. When you're also healing up, you can move a very tiny bit left and right, but not too much. If you do move too much, it won't work right away. So if you see right here, I move too much to the left right here, and it just stops. So be careful with that. One last tip I have for you guys is just to know the map in general. Honestly, knowing where the best places to loot are, with the highest percentage of guns, loot rate, the best levels of gear, are all going to help you into succeeding to the very end. Knowing where all the cars spawn, the general areas where the cars spawn, the general areas where the boats spawn will honestly help you in the long run. If you guys want, you could just screenshot this. There is a legend at the bottom that tells you everything. So learn the map inside out. Good luck, guys. I hope this did help you learn some things. If you guys want these weren't too advanced. If you guys want advanced tips, please let me know in the comments. I'll make an advanced tip video. It'll help you actually win the game. This is just for maybe beginners that are just getting into the game or don't really know much about it. There is a learning curve, remember. So if you're constantly dying every game, not really going very far, don't worry. Keep practicing. Go out there, find better gear. Battle people. Don't be afraid to battle people, because that will just make you better. Good luck, guys, and I hope you get that chicken dinner.